Today we are going to evaluate expressions. What that means is we replace the variables with the numbers that we are given, and then we simplify using the order of operations. So we have y divided by 2 plus x. Y is 6, so we're going to rewrite that as 6 divided by 2 plus x is 7. And then according to the order of operations, we have to divide first before we add. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 plus 7 is 10. So 10 would be the answer. Here's one that's a little bit more tricky. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this. 7 plus x is 6 times y is 4 minus 2 to the power of 2. All right, parentheses come first. 4 minus 2 is 2. And I'm going to keep that exponent of 2. And I still have the 6. And the 6 was kissing the parentheses, so that means we're going to multiply. All right, so after parentheses is exponents. So this little number floating up here on the top, that is our exponent. So that means we have 2 times itself 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. So I'm going to rewrite everything else. Then we would have to multiply or divide. So I'm going to do 6 times 4, which is 24. And then lastly, we will do 24 plus 7, which is equal to 31. Although this one looks pretty easy, it's actually kind of tricky for most people. All right, so x is 3, y is 5. And x and y are kissing each other, so that means they're being multiplied. So it's 3 times 5. It is very, very important that we do our exponents first before we multiply. Our brains really just want to multiply first because we're like, oh, 3 times 5 is so easy. But we really need to make sure that we do the exponents first. 5 to the power of 2 means 5 times 5. 5 times itself 2 times, which is 25. And then we'd have to multiply that by 3. Whenever you have 25, think of quarters. We have 3 quarters, which is 75 cents. So the final answer is 75. Here's the last example. All right, so we have 3x on top, so that means 3 times x, which is 6. The fraction bar also means divide, and we'd have to divide that by 9, and then subtract 5. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to figure out what this is on top. In order to divide, we'd have to know what our numerator is. So on the top, we are going to multiply 3 times 6, which is 18. Okay, I'm going to just cross that off and make it 18. So now we're going to do 18 divided by 9, which is 2. So we have 2 minus 5. Ooh, let's remember stuff about integers. If we have $2 and we go and try to spend $5, we're going to go into debt. Or if it's 2 degrees and the temperature drops 5 degrees, it's going to go below 0. So 2 minus 5 is negative 3.